People's Democratic Party and the Labour Party on Monday berated the President Bola Tinubu-led federal government for purchasing a new presidential jet worth $100 million without the approval of the National Assembly. The PDP Deputy National Publicity Secretary Ibrahim Abdullahi and Deputy Youth Leader Timothy Osadolo said the action of the government is insensitive, while Nigerians are generally facing hard times and struggling to feed. Similarly, the campaign spokesperson for the Labour Party's presidential candidate, Yunus Atanko, said it was worrisome that the president would prioritize his convenience over the well-being of the generality of Nigerians among the economic hardship in the country. On Monday, President Tinubu embarked on a working visit to France aboard a newly acquired Airbus A330 business jet. The aircraft is now registered to the Nigerian Air Force. This model, typically used as a twin-aisle passenger aircraft, was purchased last month at a cost of $100 million. The special advisor to the president on information and strategy, Bayo Onanuga, shared images of the presidential jet on his verified X handle, providing the public with a glimpse of the new addition to the presidential fleet. The images quickly gained attention, showcasing the jet's modern features. According to Onanuga, this new jet replaces the older Boeing B737-700 BBJ, which had been in service for 19 years since its purchase during former President Olusegun Obasanjo's administration. The upgrade marks a significant step in modernizing the presidential fleet. Jackson Lekojo.
Well, I've since yesterday congratulated the Nigerians on my WhatsApp status. I've congratulated all of you.
Why are you congratulating me?
That your president has gotten a new jet.
Your president as well?
Yeah, my president as well.
All right.
So it's a big, on behalf of the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and government, I've congratulated all Nigerians. It's a very good thing that has happened. But my own concern is this. According to the news around that jet, it's not a brand new jet, one. And I wouldn't know why we would go and buy a fairly used jet. You understand? Which I know the life of a jet can last for 1,000 years because of periodic maintenance and upgrading. So the ones we have, we could even spend less than 2% of the total cost of this one to upgrade what we have on ground today. That's one. Two, I wouldn't know the reason why our presidential jet will become an Airbus. What do we need the Airbus for? Airbus that will take minimum of 300 people. How many people will be traveling with Mr. President across the globe that we need 300, we need Airbus for? I think jet would have been okay, maybe maximum of 50 passengers or other things. You understand? That is that again. And now, is it the time we need all this? I've said something before. I said, you change your car. You are eating chicken. As you drop it, you carry turkey, you eat. Malt with a yogurt. You are taking it. And you tell the children, say, my children, calm down. The period is tough. Things will soon bounce back. Your children will be rude to you. When I was building my country home, I was doing it speedily. I was rushing it. At a particular time, I couldn't do some things at home. My second son called me, Daddy. I've not heard of that when daddy is building a house, the children will be suffering. And I learned from it. I said, no, it's not supposed to be like that. He said, but it's like that now. Instantly, I called the contractor there. I said, the numbers of mason you use on a daily basis, please stop it. I intended completing that house within 6 months, but I want to do it now so that it won't affect my home. But this is not what we are talking about now. People, even if this jet has been purchased, I think it would have been better for government to keep it first, not to publicize it. Because people just ended this, what they call, 10 days protest. What was the hashtag? Bad governance. End bad governance. And these people did not stop this thing ordinarily, but they shift till October 1st. And between now and October 1st, between then and October 1st, you are doing something that will give them headache, that they may decide not to even wait. People that do not even have support for them before may decide to want to join them because of what is going on. The same thing happened. The House Atiku leave for 8 years. The House Jonathan leave as the vice president. The House Namadi Sambo leave as vice president. The House Osibajo leave as vice president. They just renovated it now with 19 billion in this country. And people don't know this. People should go online. The same president has just acquired an Escalade Jeep. The type the US president is riding. And that cost about 995 million. That is only 5 million to be 1 billion for a car where a lot of Nigerians are not sure of a meal a day. Protein now. A lot of people are eating rice now, no protein. Go to Mama Put, the local restaurants. You hear people say, give me rice. Meat, no. In this situation, no. I don't think it's normal at all. I don't think it's normal at all. It would have been better for us to maintain. Some people were even suggesting in the time past that the presidential fleets, some of our jets, private jets, that could be sold. Then they use the money to upgrade some of the presidential fleets, some of the aircraft in the presidential fleets. That one is not done. Those ones are abandoned. Then they have to acquire this one. Maybe in the next 2 months, they will go and acquire another one too for $80 million for the vice president. Then $150 million for Akpabio. Just like that. You understand? So to me, I think Nigerians are so unique, so gentle, so simple. You understand? But this government is taking our simplicity, they have turned it to stupidity. Our docility has been taken for stupidity. You understand? They will hear this. I know they will not work with it. But there are a lot of persons around the president are deceiving Mr. President. That is why they are doing this. If you must do this, there are times I buy some things for my personal use. I will go and hide it from my wife, from my children, for them not to see, because I know that period may not be the time for them to know that we are complaining this one, and you are saying, I will go and hide it until the surplus come and say, I just say this. So nobody will frown at it because that time is good. There are times you might be doing the right thing at the wrong time. This presidential jet and that Escalade, I think it's a right thing, but in a wrong time.
Right.
It's condemnable. But there's nothing we can do.
Right.
In this country, the citizens are supposed to be the leader. But we, the citizens, have been taken as a subject to leadership we voted for. It is saddened.
All right. Mzee, what do you have to say about this?
If I have my way, I would have opted not to speak on this because I'm almost getting emotional about it. You know, in a society where people just ended a protest whose leader was mainly hunger. The president, the leadership of that country, is spending $100 million to purchase something that to me is not necessary. It is painful. As a man of the masses, as a man of the people, I feel pained that our leadership, the leadership of President Bola Tinubu, is insensitive to the plight of over 200 million Nigerians. It's insensitive to our cry, just justifying what the Senate president said before the protest, that let them do the protest while we stay here to eat. They will be doing their eating, Nigerians will be doing their crying. So that is what Tinubu has just proved. You remember that in this station I told you that that statement of Akpabio requires Akpabio to quickly leave that office, justifying my claim that Akpabio will never be a good Senate president. Now, he has said that today Tinubu has justified him by has justified his claim by the action. So I am weeping even as I'm talking to you now. I'm only holding back my tears because I'm on air. But honestly, my tears is rolling down my cheek. For the common man of Nigeria, we can no longer come out in the international community and boldly claim I'm a Nigerian. How can you say that? I'm a Nigerian. How will the world look at you? Because the world is seeing us the way they see our leaders. And you see our leaders are insensitive, they are illiterates. Why do I say they are illiterates? They are illiterate to common sense. Yes, they might have bagged whatever degree from whichever university, Chicago, whatever degree that whether exists or does not exist, those ones are now passed. But the truth is that they are illiterates of common sense. That things are happening like this. People are crying and shouting, and you are buying jet. Not that we don't have at all. Leko just said that the lifespan of a jet can exceed even the 19 years they are talking about. But you see that instead of them to keep maintaining these jets and keep using it, they went to acquire a fresh one. Even while Nigerians were crying and saying, no, don't do that. No, don't do that. No, don't. They went ahead and got what they want to get. And he bought the cars he wanted. They do what they want to do because I see ourselves as defeated masses. Nigerians today are defeated under these tyrants. They are proving to us that they have defeated us the way the colonial masters defeated Africa and turned Africans to slaves. Now, you see that a man will steal a head of corn and they will catch him by police and jail him. And these people are stealing our commonwealth and nobody's talking. And they will come back to speak to us in national televisions and they will expect us to listen to them. Laurential, I feel bad. Immediately I saw this thing in the news, I said, oh my God, who has brought us to this extent? And look at why we are even crying and shouting at their misrule and their bad governance and the level they have plunged Nigerians. They are even preparing to contest the election again. And it pains me when I see some people coming out to say that Tinubu government has done well in Nigeria. Look at Benjamin Kanu coming to tell Abians that Tinubu has done them well. How? Tinubu has done them well. How? Honestly, this is very, very bad. It is very, very annoying. And I speak as the man of the people. Let Nigerians unite. Let the masses unite. Irrespective of your political affiliation, irrespective of your church or denominational divide, please let us unite as Nigerians if this country must be one. Because I discovered that we are not a nation in Nigeria. We are just a country. We are not a nation. If you maybe as I come here now, the first thing you ask me, where are you from? If I tell you that I'm from River State, you say, okay, you can manage me. If I tell you I'm from Abia State, you say, okay, wait. You see to that. The North and the South don't agree. And it is these same leaders that make us not to agree. When they go to whatever they are doing to themselves, they unite to achieve, to suck the masses, poor, to suck us down, to suck us to death. They will agree with themselves and do whatever they want to do. But when it comes to what concerns us, they divide us. Say you're a Christian, you're a Muslim. Right. You are Hausa, you are Igbo, you are Yoruba, and all that. And look at what is going on. Please let international communities, if they can come to help us, let them come. But right. I believe that even without international communities, the masses can stand and say enough is enough. And let us begin to prepare ourselves to say enough is enough to this menace of Tinubu government.
All right. Jackson, you want to say
the only thing I want to say again is we are like running an autocratic system. It's only in the autocratic system that the president does whatever he likes without any principle of check and balances. I am very sad also when I discovered that they said the $100 million was not appropriated for, was not approved by the National Assembly. That is to say, today, our National Assembly is just a department in the presidency. That is autocratic system, which is not tenable anywhere in the world. May God save the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
All right.